I'm a kid with a lot of stories to tell. It's funny how, as a little boy, I always had stories to share. My pen never had a chance to rest. I wrote novels before I started writing songs, and I never finished them. Nanny Boy was who I wanted to become, but look at me telling your stories of my life in a song. But this time I ain't no fiction. I boarded this bus with my mom, and as a homeboy who has never been on a trip for a long time, I didn't understand my God's feelings. I was just listening to NF real music while gisting with mom. I stared at the reflection of the driver's red eyes on the rear mirror. Don't know if it was coincidence or if it was my intuition giving me a warning. I just couldn't decode. I should have died that day, but Oluwa said no. He took my pains away, made it part of my flow. Scars on my body, blessings deep in my soul. Now I tell my story everywhere I go. I should have died that day, but Oluwa said no. He took my pains away, made it part of my flow. Scars on my body, blessings deep in my soul. Now I tell my story everywhere I go. The universe was giving me a sign, but I was illiterate to it. My ignorance did cost me something I would hate to see. The driver was driving very fast, like he was hurrying to reincarnate, or like we owed him money, so he wanted to retaliate. Although I had my earphones plugged into my ears, I could still hear the scoldings of the passengers who were telling him to slow down. But I guess that provoked him to go out. Earlier I could tell from his red eyes that he had been smoking or maybe drinking before he ever took the wheels. The next minute the bus crashed into a Sienna, and God saved me. I almost went to see Hannah in heaven, but the bleeding of my leg brought me down to earth. The bones of my leg were broken into pieces, and the doctors weren't able to fix it. It was beyond repair. My heart was beating fast, my eyes were drowning in tears. Mama was shouting in fear. In the emergency room of FMC, I was lying down on the bed, looking down at my leg, thinking about how it's going to be amputated. My dad's eyes were red while facing the wall, but I never knew him as a smoker. As for my mom, thank God nothing happened to her, but she was crying like what I was experiencing happened to her. Some people were there to console her. The bones were shattered, it couldn't be joined. The doctor said I would need to have 2 surgeries, but they'll start with 1. This time the first was amputation, then I would have to wait for 2 months for some healing before the next one could take place. Those days in the hospital, mama stayed by my side. Bills kept rising, but somehow God always supplied. I saw strangers show love, people giving though they had less, and I felt peace in the middle of that mess. 3 months later, I left that word into the world as a new creation, unsure how the world would view my situation. But with time my confidence grew like a child, and I became a better person with the pains I survived. I should have died that day, but Oluwa said no. He took my pains away, made it part of my flow. Scars on my body, blessings deep in my soul. Now I tell my story everywhere I go. I should have died that day, but Oluwa said no. He took my pains away, made it part of my flow. Scars on my body, blessings deep in my soul. Now I tell my story